Erskine Hawkins was surrounded by music during his youth in Birmingham, Alabama. His father was a soldier who lost his life in combat during World War I. His mother, who was a school teacher, exposed Hawkins to music early. Erskine learned how to play the drums, baritone, saxophone, and trombone before turning his focus to trumpet at age 16. Hawkins attended Industrial High School in Birmingham, where one of his instructors was J.T. Fess Watley, an influential African American music teacher who trained many of the musicians who went on to populate jazz bands fronted by Louis Armstrong, Duke Ellington, and Skitch Henderson. While there, he formed a band with Bob Range, Haywood Henry, and other boys from the school, eventually playing in Birmingham's clubs. Hawkins graduated from Birmingham Industrial and moved to Montgomery, Alabama to attend State Teachers College, now Alabama State University, on a tennis scholarship, but gave that up to major in music. While attending State Teachers College, Hawkins became the leader and trumpeter for a band called the Bama State Collegians. The Collegians included Hawkins and his friends Henry, Range, and Wilbur Dud Bascom. In the early 1930s, the band toured to make money for the school, with earnings beyond salaries and expenses sent to Montgomery. While touring the South and Midwest, the Collegians gained a reputation as one of the best college bands in the country. Led by J.B. Sims, they played jazz and dance tunes, but also military music and symphonic pieces. Hawkins graduated from State Teachers College in 1934, but stayed on to teach music and play with the band. The Bama State Collegians eventually evolved into the Erskine Hawkins Orchestra, with the group making its recording debut in 1936, with Hawkins and bandmate Dud Bascom sharing trumpet solos, Paul Bascom or Julian Dash on tenors, Haywood Henry on baritone, and Avery Parrish on piano. The orchestra developed into a swing band that delighted jazz enthusiasts and swing dancers alike. Hawkins' group scored 3 major jazz and pop hits during the World War II era: Tuxedo Junction, After Hours, and Tippin' In. His orchestra's original recording of Tuxedo Junction climbed to number 7 on the charts in 1940. The Glenn Miller Orchestra's version became even more successful, climbing all the way to number 1. The Erskine Hawkins Orchestra continued recording and performing through 1953, scoring a top 30 hit with another of Hawkins' jazz compositions, Gabriel's Heater. The group returned for a 1971 reunion album, Live at Club Soul Sound. 7 years later, Hawkins, who continued to play trumpet and performed live well into his 70s, became one of the first 5 artists inducted into the Alabama Jazz Hall of Fame. He died in Willingboro, New Jersey, at the age of 79. For more information, you can access our databases and other resources at mccplib.lib.al.us or contact us at 334-625-4992.